In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though he was 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome Ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
To treat me like you do, when you've laid your hands upon me and told me who you are.
Make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger, more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger, more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over.
What's up, everybody? We're watching the morning Kumite. Ooh-yah!
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work. I feel like shit.
Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
It's just one of those
happy days. The weekend comes, but not so hot.
It's just one of those days where you don't wanna wake up. Everything is every place sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet,
Just knock it off, you scum bucket.
it's just one of those days. It's just one of those.
Happy days.
It's just one of those.
Happy days.
It's just one of those days.
The weekend comes, but not so hot. Ready to make stand.
It's just one of those days, feeling like a freight train. First one to complain, leaves with the bloodstain. Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better shoot, cause I'm fucking up your program. And if you're stuck up, you just locked up. Next in line to get fucked up. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just,
I'm losing my cool.
it's all about
Happy days.
It's just one of those,
Happy days.
it's just one of those days.
The weekend comes, but not so hot. Ready to make stand. These days.
I feel like shit. My suggestion is to keep your distance. Right now I'm dangerous. Right now I'm dangerous.
Something's happening to the bonds.
And my day keeps going this way and this way. I'm gonna pop you one so you'll stop playing games. Give me something great. Give me something great. I hope you know I'm like a chainsaw. A chainsaw. A motherfucking chainsaw.
What?
So come and get it.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, you want to jam. Hey, do what you gon' do. 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 Party people in the house, let's go. It's your boy JC, alright? So, pass that thing and watch me flex. Behind my back, you know what's next. Get jam, all in your face, what's up? Just feel the bass, dropping, knocking down the room. Shaking, quaking, space kaboom. Just work that body, make sure you don't hurt your body. Get wild, lose your mind, take this thing into overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up, this CD gon' burn it up. Come on y'all, get on the floor, so hey, let's go, alright? Come on and run, baby, run!
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Come on and run, baby, run! Come on and run, baby, run! Come on, it's time to get hype, say who? Come on, all the fellas say who? Come on, one time for the ladies say who? Yeah, all the fellas say who? There it is, hard! Come on and run, baby, run!
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Come on and run, baby, run! Come on, do it, run, baby, run! Yeah, you wanna hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot!
chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey ladies, y'all ready to stop? And y'all wanna know why? The slam jam, fellas. Y'all ready to stop? Y'all wanna know why? So come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Howdy. By the way, Oxygen's a piece of shit, and I hate him.
Well, you're not gonna go with the he's the worst person ever thing today? Like he's just a piece of shit?
Well, everybody fucking knows that. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have to fucking. I mean, I can say that he is, in fact, the worst person on the planet Earth.
I
He-
believe you
I
could.
gave-
You have said it multiple times.
It's a fact. People know it. I think you could do you could pull out a scientific table. Do that. You could do all the you could pull out the elements.
Let me speak!
What in the hell was that?
Let me speak.
Oh, that was really loud. I
Just let
couldn't
him
even
speak,
barely
bro.
tell what it was.
Look, I thought about playing the thing that you requested, but you weren't even around. And you didn't show up until Space Jam. And then you're like, hey, play this thing. Well, fuck, we're already at fucking Space Jam. Already had like 12 minutes of intros. Like, live shit had happened.
Man, you're fucked up, dude.
And then I get a message from Leader. Oh, play this as well. Oh, no, wait.
Oh
don't.
wow, Leader was on the train as well. So you guys are just fucking with him in the middle of him doing the intro.
We're
You're
gonna
just
we're
like-
gonna end up setting this up like this is some amazing song you have to play, and it's really not. It's just a really shitty mashup that's kind of funny. By the time it gets played, they're gonna be like, "That's it. That's what Alex has been wanting." It's like it's nothing. It's just a dumb mashup.
But it's just the fact that he won't play that for you.
That's all it is. He just won't play it.
I'll fucking play it tomorrow. You guys, like, I talked to Tonka before this show, like, what do you want played? I don't know, I thought you already had stuff planned.
Well,
Alright.
I do remember you saying the thing for Alex was
Yeah,
on
but then
Monday.
Alex wasn't here, was he?
Oh wow.
Hey,
This sounds
And
like a fight.
And then
bro,
some
bro,
of us
no
got,
need to get mad on the internet.
and then some of us
alright.
got the worst fucking news. Press F in the chat for Adrian Blom. He is unfortunately passed away.
Whoa!
Adrian Blom?
Yes.
What? What do you mean he passed away? Of what?
You didn't know? He's been battling cancer for quite a while. I mean, he's super chatted before, saying, "Oh, thanks for doing the show. It made dealing with chemo better or whatever."
Yeah, but I thought he was like doing better.
Yeah, so did
It did
I.
seem like he was doing better.
Until about 10 minutes ago, when his brother posted in the Discord from his account to let us know.
Well, that fucking sucks.
So,
I did not know. that.
condolences to the Blom family, and Adrian was a good person, and you will be a missed Kumatard.
I always said hey to everybody.
Yeah, he was cool to me. So I had nothing against him. I got along with him.
He was my favorite South African.
Oh yeah, he was the one from South Africa.
Wow, Alex.
Well, I had forgot. I had talked to him in VC before.
Adrian was a good guy.
Adrian had like I don't know. I love talk. Adrian was a good guy to come in, and he'd come and chat and would shut up. And he had he had all these quirky opinions.
Well,
You
if
know.
that was fucking you up, Oxygen, I apologize for getting on your case. Because I didn't know.
I didn't know that had happened either.
Uh,
That happened like after we went live.
Yeah,
that
but between
happened?
when we went live to now. So yeah, in the past 15 minutes, everyone found out.
Fuck.
Adrian, if you're out there, buddy, I think you're a swell guy, and you'll be missed. Not that I think he's actually out there. But,
What the fuck, leader? What do you mean if he's out there?
Well, no, it's like not in the like. Is he out there in like the cool thing? Out there as in out in the universe.
He means in the afterlife or in the ether. That's what he meant.
I thought it, and I thought highly.
Well, shit.
So, I know we had a particularly long intro, and this was not planned. But, we're gonna have a little bit of, Oh, I'm getting a message telling me to do the same thing I was just about to do. Yeah, we're just gonna take a minute for Adrian.
That was pretty unexpected.
Yeah.
Adrian was pretty sure he said hi to everyone in chat, even people who weren't particularly cool to him. Went in the chat. Yeah, that's something. No, I don't think he had like a mean bone. He was very against the SJW stuff. He hated that shit. I don't particularly think he's like a malicious person, even with that shit. He didn't like it. Alright, guy. He's alright, dude.
One thing about the internet is that it can be very magnifying. I mean, on the internet, people can be whatever they want to be. And a lot of people choose to be pieces of shit because they can do so without consequence. But then there are those that choose to be decent. Even though they don't have to. Even though there's no fucking consequences, there's no risk reward.
He's a decent dude.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Was
said hello to everyone.
Appreciate.
Fucking was nice to everyone. And that's rare on the internet.
It probably needs to be said, you know, his brother didn't like have to go through his stuff and message anyone or anything, so we appreciate that. That was cool of him. Damn.
Yeah, I'm sure this is probably a very terrible time for his family at the moment, so we do really appreciate you taking the time to let us know.
He, I want to say he was bullshitting in voice chats last week, doing Adrian shit. But he was in and out of the hospital a lot, and you know, he never really made like a big victim thing like out of it either. Like when you talk to him, there are plenty of people who I guarantee in this chat had no idea he even had any issues.
I had completely forgot. Yeah, because he didn't make a big deal out of it.
Oh, well, he didn't come around here to be sick. He came around here to like have fun and be a person.
Bet.
And I imagine that would have been a little bit difficult if he was in late stages, because people would look at you and realize that you're not well. But here he was just one of the peanut gallery. I guess that's how he wanted to spend his time. One of the guys. Just normal. Nice guy.
That.
I feel like a bit of sap saying this, but you know. You guys, you know. Treasure it while you're alive, boys. Live your life. Don't have any regret.
I was like, even the people who kind of knew that he had problems, this is still abrupt for them, but I mean, this is probably... Like, if you were just, you know, one of the people who kind of bullshit with Adrian in voice chats and talk to him in live chats and stuff, this is probably a lot more abrupt for you. So, you know, probably some people going to be a little fucked up about it for a while, but, yeah. Gonna be missing that one. He was an alright guy. Pretty fucking alright guy right there.
Yeah. He's never afraid to speak his...
Did he say some shit? It's kind of his thing. A resident chat group. He kind of was, yeah. He liked to do that. He liked to say hi to everyone whenever they came in the chat. That's probably what will Weirdly enough, that will probably be the thing that I remember the most about, is because he would just always say hi to everyone. Very personable, just nice. Can't be mad at that guy.
That was always one of the best things about the intros too, because while the
people saying hi to
intros
each
were
other,
going on every day, it's his people saying hello to each other and how are you.
Yeah.
And he was a big contributor to that.
When I first started coming around here, like, not gonna lie, he would always say hi to me. And, you know, it made me feel like I was that I was wanted and a part of something. You know what I mean? Good guy. Good
Yeah. Everybody else is kind of giving you shit, and at least Adrian will say hi to you.
guy. Yeah, that's it.
He's, I don't know, he was around for a long ass time too. Really long time. He has seen a lot of shit. I mean, he was, I think he had been, like, he was a failure person before failure left and everything. He was one of those who was, I think he may have even watched Liz Reptile shit. He had been around forever. But, I don't know, it's wild. It's wild. Didn't, like, that's the thing, like, you didn't, I don't even, like, know him. We weren't, like, friends or anything, but, like, it really sucks. World's one less nice dude. It's just a fucking shame. The majority of people in chat, sometimes they don't know people who are in the chat too. But I have a feeling most everybody here at least knows who Adrian Blom is. Like they at least, like, they'll hear the name and they're like, the picture of the dog. You know what I'm talking about?
States
Like, he's
the
had that.
obvious to South Africa.
Yeah. That used to be, I don't know. I think he used to have a different picture of his dog, but for like the past 2 years, all of his shit has just. It's gonna be weird to not see that name anymore. That's gonna be really weird. He's a good dude. Jesus.
I just went back through the times he mentioned my name just because I wanted to see, and it's like, yeah, it's nothing but really nice stuff. He wished me a happy birthday, and it's like, it's all really. He never said one single mean thing.
Yeah, it's not really his thing. He wasn't really. I mean, he didn't like SJW stuff, if I remember right. But I don't remember him being like. I don't think he was ever shitty to anybody. Like, even Leader. Like, everybody was shitty to Leader when Leader came around. Not Adrian. I think even Alex gave Leader shit when he came around.
Did I really?
You might have. It would not shock me.
You may or may not have said he was the worst person in the world.
Do you think you did? You didn't do that, did you?
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, Alex wouldn't say anything like that about anyone.
Only you.
Yeah, Rico's like
Ricochet. Yeah, I saw what he's. Go ahead.
He's like, we were in VC recently with him, just talking movies and shit. So yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be really messed up. The last people that talked to him in VC, it's like he was there and now he's not.
I don't know if I was one of the last people talking to him in BC, but sometime last week, he's just chilling in BC and talking to people. And
just
you'd have never known anything was wrong. He never made a big thing about it.
I think that's the way he wanted it.
Yeah.
I hope I can go out as gracefully as that. I think when I go, I'm gonna be a total pussy about it. But he went out. He went out absolutely gracefully. Didn't most people wouldn't have even known. Like I had forgot that he was even sick.
He's a champ. And fucking. Then again, that was the other thing. Like when he's in VCs, like he wasn't really. Like I'm more cantankerous than he was by a long shot. He was way more upbeat than I was.
Everyone was cantankerous compared to Adrian.
Kinda. He was no, just he wasn't that guy. He was never really pissed off. He would talk about things that sometimes I'd be like, well, that would piss me off. But he never really seemed to be that pissed off about things. Chill, soft spoken, nice guy. Do you
Guess he had a certain viewpoint of the world that life was too short to be pissed off.
Maybe. He was never really pissed. But again, I think English was also his second language. So, like, maybe he was, just when he talked to us, it didn't seem like he was pissed off just because of his demeanor. I don't know. But never seemed pissed. Krent said he had great taste in women. There you go. Great taste in the ladies, apparently, Adrian. Wait. Is this this may go back to there were debates on like the builds of women between him and Mr. Kerwin. I think forever ago. I think I remember this.
Have to go back to the Discord and see if he posted. There's like a secret gold mine of women that Adrian posted. It'll be his last gift to the world.
Jealous said he sure as hell did have good taste in women. Okay. Okay, apparently that was his thing. Adrian was he was a connoisseur of the ladies. He was the Marino of this Discord.
Before that gets lost, Crawling Chaos or 5 said, absolutely crushed. Adrian was the nicest person around here.
He was up there.
Geek Father said, Godspeed, Adrian. I hope you and Steve Blackman keep looking in from time to time while in the afterlife.
I hadn't thought about Steve Blackman in a little while. That was wild. I didn't expect that either. Because alright, that's what gets weird about it is on one hand I'll say, for the most part, like I mean you guys are in the Discord. You all probably talk to everybody in here more than but I do try to like my avatar is in a VC all day or whatever, but if you've been in the Discord, you know that I'll be in there sometime, but I'll just fucking leave it. I'll go do something.
Same.
It's I don't know, even though I'm not like huge on like knowing everybody and shit like that. I remember like the Steve Blackman thing. That fucking bothered me a lot. This, I'm still figuring out that it's a thing that happened. So here in a couple hours, after it kind of like does its thing and settles in, probably gonna be pretty fucking sideways about this. It's just weird, anytime anyone dies, what is it? Getting yourself acclimated to that kind of thing, the adjusting period. That's a weird feeling. And didn't know Adrian super well, didn't know him in real life. I'd never, blessed the rains in Africa with him or anything, but he's something I would think about. Especially now necessarily like I thought about him before because he wasn't well and stuff. Trying to think of time. Hope they're doing alright. Definitely gonna think about him. Because you enjoy somebody's company, even on like these goofy VCs and chats and stuff. Don't take it for granted. There's plenty of people who fucking suck, and you can get stuck talking to in the VCs or in fucking live chats or whatever. But yeah, he wasn't one of them. He was all right. Adrian was pretty fucking all right. Was, right, Gay 5 said, wasn't streaming, didn't say hi. I respond, yo, Adrian, until today. Heavy heart. Yeah, kind of like. At the Godspeed, Adrian. That's all. I don't know, the notion of Adrian always saying hi to everyone in chat. It's like, it's just like a universal bye, Adrian kind of thing. He always said hi to everyone. Ugh. It's fucking nuts. Frostbit gave 5. Between Steve and Adrian, the world lost 2 good people. Enjoyed talking to both. I talked to Steve a good couple times, and I played video games a good couple times. He was an okay guy. That was like a year or so ago, I think. And until my Twitter got taken down, the Steve Blackman thing I pinned. Right up until that shit got flagged down. If it came back today, that shit would better still be the fucking pinned tweet. But yeah, it's weird. It's I don't know. As much as you try not to necessarily know a bunch of people from chats and things, whenever somebody in chat passes, you don't know them, but know them enough for that to it will affect you. Mortality is some motherfucker. Anyway, I'm gonna let somebody else talk. I don't know. I don't want to hijack the whole thing on that because I don't. You guys talk to Adrian too, but I don't know. I've just known him for a long time. I don't know if I necessarily talk to him more than anyone. I enjoy talking.
I don't know. I thought I have nothing but good things to say about that. Honest, straightforward man. And at least he did his part in making everyone feel welcome around here. I like that. Something to be said about that. Never, most hear about his condition until after it, and he wanted it that. There's so many people out there who, will like use their condition to, that it becomes like a part of their experience and who they are, and you interact with them. And it's fine, but Adrian just wanted to be that guy, like welcomed everyone to chat. I think that's good. That guy.
Okay. There was a debate on whether or not that always lost on nothing else person had been around for a long time. He said, it is not an approved ratio. Move your mouse 3 inches and click the like button. I don't get why people don't like streams. If you're here, just like it. Steve, hit that like button. Blackman. That's kind of proof that they've been here for a long fucking... That was Steve Blackman's thing. He was like, you don't have to donate to streams, but for the love of God, you could just click the like button. How lazy do you have to be? Like, he was very serious about that shit. And that, I don't know, that was his whole thing. Just like the fucking streams that you watch. Why wouldn't you just like the stream? And he would die on that fucking hill. He would yell that from the top of every mountain. If you're watching a stream, why aren't you liking it? Why can't you be bothered to like it? he would get on live streams and yell at chats about it. Like, what's wrong with you? Like he was that guy, and he was serious, but he is a good dude. He I don't know, good dude. Easily missed people. Easily missed people. And Steve Blackman, Adrian. And if you knew him, then you felt better for knowing. I do. I feel better having known Steve Blackman. Adrian Blom, he threw enough. I think he made me have a laugh enough times to where I'm pretty glad that I knew him too. Goddamn shame. Steve was cool. Miss Steve. Steve. He was cool. He's one of the guys forever that I didn't mind talking to in voice chats. Didn't hate him at all. I don't know. It's the regularity of which I talk to everybody and stuff. It may not be the most, but I've had some pretty quality conversations. When I say quality conversations, I mean we had a lot of laughs. We had a fun conversation, nice conversation, had a good time. Not necessarily we're talking, it's the meaning of life kind of shit. It was never about that. It's pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. So, fuck. I don't know. There was also I had a talk with someone in the DMs. Now we were figuring out. I was all right. Apparently, Akajan wanted to have the same talk. Do we do the show today? And I went back and forth with somebody, and I don't know if I should. Like, yeah, you probably should. Do the show must go on thing. I was like, yeah. People still give Vince shit about that with One Heart. Yeah, but it's not quite the same thing. But it's. I don't. I'm not gonna do the. Somebody said Adrian would have wanted us to go ahead and do a show or whatever. I'm not gonna do the thing where I say what Adrian would have wanted. I don't know what he would have wanted today. But I would think that if he were still here, he'd probably be pissed off at Akajan for playing Space Jam after. Oh God, people are gonna think we ended.
And it's back.
I actually, are we back?
Yeah, the OBS glitched out.
I actually grabbed a shot myself. Raise a drink to Adrian.
The only reason why I messaged Tonka and said, like, do we even do a show today? It's like, I don't know how to talk about this stuff after the news that we just got. I mean, it seems so.
Yeah, I get it.
Meaningless.
How do you go to talking about this
I
garbage after?
I don't
yeah.
know. That's the problem I'm having.
You don't what? I just sat down.
I don't know how to go on and just talk about the topic after the news we just got. It seems so trivial compared to.
What is corn?
I mean, that was. I was just saying that was the reason why I messaged you and said we still did the thing.
It's not terrible. Not a terrible tape. That's the other issue with it. That's not a very wrong tape. That's not an any wrong tape. There is nothing wrong with. I don't.
Whatever you guys decide, we'll do.
Well, you're not wrong. But at the same time, do you not do I don't know what is and again, that's always the issue with like these anytime anything like this kind of happens. Is it, do you keep doing it and that is the best way to go, or do you not do it and that is the best way to go?
Well, I don't think there is a right or wrong way. I don't think this is a right
Fair.
or wrong question. I think this is very, an individual thing.
I don't think you're necessarily too far. I don't think you're really that far off at all.
Well, if we do end the stream early, we should probably change the title.
No. No, that's
Just-
crazy. Yeah, if we ended early. He was cool. So I don't know which way he would have kind of went on the top. That's why I do not like the phrase of he would have wanted to. I won't put that on him. Or what he would have wanted. Nobody knows what he would have wanted on that day.
I mean, you can only make best guesses based on his actions, and the way he carried on and the way he conducted himself. It was like, nothing was ever wrong. Like people said, they were talking to him just a few days ago about fucking movies and bullshitting in VC, as if everything was fine. So. Despite whatever he was facing, he always chose to carry on as normal.
Not false.
So if I had to make a guess, I'd say, that's what he would have done. But like I said, that's an assumption. I'm just guessing. I don't think I know him well enough to say, oh, this is what he wanted.
It's fair. The oh, apparently we got stream sniped, but they didn't stay and said that our stream was too quiet and low energy, whatever. My bad. But I'm not really gonna hold that against anybody today.
I'll be mad about that tomorrow.
You're gonna be mad about it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Don't be mad about it.
No, the disrespectful motherfuckers.
Oh, wait. They don't know.
You stream snipe and we're fucking talking about this and you say it's too
They
low
don't
energy.
know. No. That's what. Do you get what I'm saying? get it? It's just they don't know. Somebody, they just came and looked. They didn't know. You can't get mad at them for that. But yeah, don't get mad at me. I'm not. Don't be mad about that. They don't know. If you go, did we know when we started this stream what had happened?
No.
Okay.
It happened between the start
Yeah,
of
it
the
happened
stream and the
between-
end of the intro. About halfway in the middle.
Yeah, I was talking to Leader about like soy sauce right before you told me that. So yeah, it's don't hold that against them. Somebody said is like for real. Don't even be mad at them about it. They didn't know. We had no idea what had happened today. There's no way they did. If they talk shit and don't go at them like, oh, you disrespectful fucking. Don't do that shit. They don't fucking. They didn't have a clue.
If they didn't know, they don't know.
How could they have known? Do you get what I'm saying? It isn't in the title or whatever, and like I'll change it over. Very likely we can. I don't know. I think we can stop like here in the soon. It'll just be like, I'll just replace it and be like, rip Adrian thing. Be fine with that. That's what you're comfy with. If everybody is more comfy with the show, we can do the show. I don't know. It's a very hard question to answer. I could say the problem with it is that different opinions could be made about this for years at a time. Never mind a fucking couple-hour show. Like, people have debated this forever. So, I don't know. But for real, Akajan, don't be mad about that. They couldn't have known. And if there's no reason. It can be a tiny lesson, and you click over somewhere and somebody sounds kind of unhappy and sad or whatever. Maybe there's a fucking reason. But you don't have to fucking have the thing where. Yeah, I would like to think they will learn the lesson, but I'm not going to shout from the mountaintops that they need to be held accountable for that time that they stream sniped and said that we were fucking too quiet and low
Like I said,
energy.
if they didn't know, then they didn't know. I mean,
Yeah, they didn't.
They probably, I would imagine, feel like shit once they.
Yeah, I do not like person who's sniping and who said I don't like them. I do not think that they did. And we're aware, and like none of them are that shitty.
You'd have to be pretty low.
Yeah.
Pretty low person to do that. And yeah, I shouldn't put that on them without proof. They specifically had done that, so yeah, that's a pretty shitty thing to accuse somebody of, I guess, so I apologize.
Yeah, Pete said, I think he would want for us to laugh at these losers, Bert. But I don't know if anybody's really feeling it. It's kind of hard to be feeling it. kind of hard to be feeling. It's that human. You know, it's don't want to go with the whole fucking, like, people like on the other side of the screen thing, but you do become accustomed to them. That's gonna be one that I think people are going to end up missing. Ishtar said a thing. Did you get that?
No. Ishtar for 5. Adrian apparently loved the show. Why not dedicate the show to him and carry on with the silliness as if he were here to enjoy it with us?
Oh, I like that idea.
Was that Chosen Reborn and said, I wish I had talked to this guy. I don't know if we got it before, but if you didn't get the chance to talk to him, he had a funny accent. He was a funny guy. He was very chill guy. But he had a funny accent. I don't know, I liked how he talked. Was it mainly Crow Axis? Give me a. Hi, Crow Axis.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's kind of sad to hear about Adrian. I've talked to him a few times, and he was always just a really nice guy, and he'd just, talk about his hobbies. And probably one of the most inoffensive people here, to my knowledge. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's another, like, he's just a really, like, inoffensive, just, he's chill.
but
Like, as wound up as he would get would be, like, some random SJW thing would happen. He would be like, that's bullshit. Like,
yeah.
that's about as wound up as he got. I think this is bullshit. And that's it. Oh, whoa, Adrian. Like, that's about, that was his line. For the most part, he just liked to laugh and have fun with everybody.
But to kind of go off what Ishtar said, like I can't disagree with that kind of thought. Adrian did seem to love the show, and if you guys wanted to just dedicate the show to him, that's like, hey, if you guys got it in you, great. But a possible issue I see if you went on to like do like the usual topics, I can see it as not others trying to like make a jab. I kind of see it like as Adrian could be weaponized, and that seems like it'd probably be the most disrespectful thing. And I don't know, probably be better just not to even allow that to be a possibility. Because I can easily see if you guys went on to the next subject, which does seem trivial as Akajan said in comparison. Then they're probably gonna be like, "Oh wow, they did this after their supposed friend just died, or one of their viewers just died," and that they can try to turn it around like that. It's like, why even go through the trouble? This is a story that can wait. Like we'll talk about this another day. Everybody seems like they're not into spirits as well, so I don't see any harm.
Personally, I don't give a fuck what anyone else would say about it or what their opinion is. I don't care how they would spin it. It's just
we just forgave somebody like 5 seconds ago for being shitty.
Yeah.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like something that would offend you guys, but it would be something that would be used to be shitty towards Adrian.
Okay.
Like, not even thinking about us right here. I'm just trying to think
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That seems like something Leader would think. Leader, what do you think about that? Did Leader die?
I'm still here.
I took a spirit.
He's emotional. He's like the emotion expert on the show.
I just don't love feelings, okay?
Leader, give me your vibes, man.
He's best with the emotions. I'm terrible with emotions.
I don't know, man. I just I think sometimes I can just articulate that stuff okay. I wouldn't call me an expert or anything. I think I don't know. I really like the idea that, this is my opinion, I guess. Could be wrong, but I really like the idea that Adrian, was always, he was there for the show. It was, he liked it. He was there to encourage, to encourage and welcome everyone into the community. And I'd like to imagine that he would want us to go on with the show. If he wasn't around, so
I kind of agree with Croaxis in that I don't know.
There's two sides to this. Are they
Yeah.
the go on with it, or do we go on with it and find we can think of something else to talk about?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of suggesting. If you were to go into one of the topics of covering another person and what they've done wrong, then this could be turned around and Adrian could be used as a weapon, which in itself would be disrespectful. So, in my thought, it's just why even if we know about that even being a possibility, why even bother allowing it? If you guys want to continue streaming and just talk out funny shit, just have fun and all that, I cannot see absolutely any
By the way,
issue with paying
no
back.
one could get ill by any means at this weird planning session that happens when something happens while we're streaming.
Oh yeah.
We were about to start, and then a thing happened. And then we kind of...
we're kind of not sure what to think,
Yeah,
maybe.
you're kind of here with us while we figure out how we would handle it. In case you were curious about that. If you've ever wondered how we would handle this situation if it was going to happen, yeah, well, this is it. And you're hearing, we're talking to each other about it and trying to figure it out. I'm not shooting down anyone, and I'm telling people, don't get mad at anybody who was talking shit earlier. That's crazy. There's no fucking way that they could have known this happened. I doubt very, very much John Swan has a fucking clue who Adrian even is.
Right.
So that's not something you want to fucking throw at him. Don't do it. Not
yeah,
worth
and
it.
Danny raises a good point where he says it would look worse on them for them to talk about somebody that didn't know. But as we can always see when it comes to these people in which are we talk about, they don't really put that kind of stuff into consideration, and it usually just keeps happening. So if there was a lot of logic being operated on that side, a lot of these streams topics wouldn't even exist.
Here's what I think. As opposed, I can understand where Leader's coming from and all the rest of it, but like I said, the topic seems absolutely trivial compared to what just happened, and personally, I would like to dedicate today's show to Adrian only, and let the stream be for him and nothing else.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
I mean, not go ahead with the topic. Let this stream, be for Adrian.
Is that sort of a, we just talk about movies thing, or is that you reckon we should, have bring people in, talk about Adrian, what they experienced, call
All
it
of
a night
those
when we're
things
done?
and/or ending it early too. So there's
I would
always
probably lean towards ending it early. That's just my opinion.
Okay, hold on. If Figs is kind of in a similar situation, and he was saying that he would hope that we would do a show. So he has a really unique perspective, So
It's all
there's
about the host of the show that what they want to do more than
Oh, it's
So,
and no,
yeah,
it's not like that. All right, look, there's different circumstances when all of a sudden someone in the chat dies. Idea. All right, idea here. What about this? We'll just switch it, and we'll let some people talk, call in, whatever they want to. We can just kind of loosely roll with topics, loosely, for the rest of the show.
It's up to you.
We'll do that for an extra, and we'll end it at least earlier than we usually would. Just so like I don't. It feels like we've already gone a decent ways here. We've already kind of done a show, so let's just. We could keep doing the show, but I do think we could fucking get we'll do like a different thing. Change the name of it and that and do that. And just talk it through for a little while longer. Wrap it up a little early. Go do the Reg. I had talked to that guy earlier. Okay, that was another thing. That was something that was also going to happen today. I was going to talk to that guy who said he had a lot of questions about a lot of things. I was like, well, I can answer a lot of things about a lot of things. He's probably unaware, but somebody from our chat, while we were doing the intro, we got word that someone from our chat passed away. So we were trying to kind of figure things out as to how, keep rolling with it, because topic seems real trivial in comparison to it. Do we have I don't know. I'll figure out something to put place.
Well, in this moment of silence here, I have been holding this shot for Adrian. Figured I would do that. So if anybody else wants to do that,
Count them down.
it's a little bit too late for that. I already did it.
I have some Listerine.
I don't think you should do that.
Nah, I got it.
I've been holding on to that for like an hour, just waiting for a chance to do it. Didn't want to interrupt anybody.
No, you're good. You
How's
talked
life?
to Adrian some, right?
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy.
I don't think you're gonna find anybody who would talk to him who's gonna say that he was anything but a nice guy. That's yikes. Yeah. It's just weird to think about. I don't know. Talked to him a little bit ago, and I talked.
Yeah, I just, forgot.
How warm was that shot?
It was in the cabinet, so and
Wait,
it's cheap tequila.
gotcha. You're also holding it for an hour, so I imagine you got a little warm.
Yeah. It was one of those tall shots. So it was like cheap silver Jose Cuervo. I would have done something, expensive if I had anything, but I don't.
Hey, I feel you, man. Right now, the only thing I have in my house is Listerine. So.
I picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue.
Have you quit smoking, by the way? Are you closer?
I ran out of vape juice like 3 days ago. And I'm like waiting. I'd already ordered some. I'm waiting for some to get back, so I didn't.
So
really
you're
have
smoking a
choice.
little more?
Well, I'm back to smoking now until the fucking vape juice gets here.
Okay, are you smoking less than you did?
No.
Awesome.
Things are kind of going great right up until I accidentally ran out.
Running out of. Oh, jeez.
Jessica just found out.
It takes me like 10 days to get it in too. I'm just run down to the shop and grab some. I order it and it takes 10 days to get here.
It's not like Australia has banned it or anything.
You gotta order it before you run out of it, Akajan.
I know that, and I had constantly been doing that.
Just got out of pattern.
Got caught out, I guess. Got caught slipping. Be here today or tomorrow.
Man, I'm hating. So everybody knows, I'm really hating it.
Akajan smoking?
No. Just I have very bitter thoughts about mortality and the way that it seems to work sometimes.
I think that's a large part of why I'm religious. Is mortality. It's very hard for me to think of life after death without I have to think that there's something. It's hard for me to think of there just being nothing.
I think death. I know it's not like what you want to hear, or not what you want to hear, but it's not like it's almost like minor. But I would say that death does give some meanings to life. What you do matters. Where you spend your time matters. You've only got so much of it. You're not gonna live. I think it's important that
I wasn't trying to make this about religion or anything either. I was just it's just it's crazy to think that, a person, like they're just gone entirely. That's crazy. Like that energy that person is, their soul that makes up who they are. That's like, I don't know. It's crazy. I feel like that's got to go somewhere. I might sound crazy to somebody.
Willow's trying to help you out, Akajan.
I appreciate that.
Vape hookups all over the world. International Vape Syndicate.
I'd already ordered some though, not last Friday, but the Friday before.
Just say future.
Just take
You
some.
might want to work with the Vape Syndicate. Just saying.
Appreciate that.
I don't know. The weird interactions you have on these dumb fucking Discord things and live chats. You don't really think about them too much, and then something like this happens. You're like, man, I really like that guy. He was pretty fucking okay.
Well, yeah, I'd feel the same way if any of you died. I would not be happy. Would not be a happy man.
No.
I think that
It's
is
gonna
how it
happen one
seems.
day.
You would prefer we not die, Alex?
Absolutely. I would be very sad.
And be very sad.
No, you.
No, you.
Ishtar says, life must be lived to give meaning to death, and death must occur to give meaning to living. I co-sign that 100%.
Very,
Me too. I do too.
very philosophical. Hey, Brad.
Hey, Tonka. I just wanted to pay respects to Adrian. I think I've talked to him maybe like once or twice in the chat and well, in the voice chat, and I know I've talked to him almost every day in the text chat in the channel. So like we'd always say hello to each other. And he was always a cool dude to talk to, and like everybody has said, he's always one of the nicest guys around here. It's gonna be strange not seeing him anymore. So I just wanted to pay my respect and say that he will be missed.
Yeah. He wasn't somebody who anybody disliked.
Absolutely, he was always really cool. I never got into arguments with him or anything. He was always one of the people I always liked chatting with, and he was always really cool. I mean, every now and then, like you said, he would have topics that he was passionate about, but he usually was always pretty cool to chat with.
He was as normal as you can really be, really, and be in a Discord.
Discord. Oh god, it messed me up.
He was too good for Discord.
Yeah.
Discord makes monsters out of normal people, and he was always
That.
a nice guy.
He really was.
Yeah. Yeah. He's alright. I'm fucked up about that. Damn good guy. I'll be honest, it feels kind of fucking like we did do a show that's more or less been about him so far. If I look at it, almost like an hour. So I mean, that should he's he's gonna be missed. He's a guy that everybody seems to have liked a lot. He seems like someone people are going to remember and fond. Definitely gonna be a guy. Yeah, going to miss seeing the weird dog face picture he had. It was like it's a picture of his dog, just zoomed in on the eyes. It's gonna be weird not seeing that avatar anymore. Been around for so. I think we did okay. This can be the stream. I mean, we did a show. We talked about Adrian pretty much the whole time. It's shorter than all of them. That we would usually do, but at the same time, yeah, you know, it's different.
If anyone wants to Say anything about Adrian, feel free to.
Well, yeah,
jump in the wagon.
that. Yeah, if you want to say something about him real quick, please do that. But for that, I think we can wrap and we'll be good for the day. Gotta find something. I'll change the thumbnail. I'm fucking.
I'd like to get a hold of the picture of his dog.
Bet. There's a thing over here. I just had shit turned up. His brother was writing really nice things about us over in the Discord. That's nice. I appreciate it. I'm glad he... Heyman said, I expect Adrian to get full bagpipe treatment at the end of the show. Cutting onions and totally not getting weepy. Definitely, maybe. I don't know. I have a feeling there will be some soggy hankies. Adrian had a channel on YouTube. How many people knew about it? But he did have a channel. How many videos are on it? Or what he really did on it? But I think he may only have one video on there. Yeah, still. He had one video. It was of his cat. He left us a cat video, guys. Decent.
I'll just say, so long, buddy, and I already said a prayer, so I'll just say, Christ be with you, and I hope to see you again one day. That's all I can really say.
That's not... I don't know. Do you have some sort of ending treatment you wanted to do? Do you have any of it? If not, you can just do the thing for.
I'm open to suggestion.
Good. Okay. We'll do things. That'll probably. And again, don't go and give anybody shit because they like sniped and talk shit because they sound low energy and sad and quiet. Ignore it. They didn't know and they couldn't have. Like when we started this stream, we didn't fucking know. All right. Say things or do the thing.